Hey, would you like to look better, feel better, have more energy, feel vibrant and confident again, trim down a little, fit back into those favourite jeans of yours, but you just seem to run out of willpower by the end of each week? Is that what happens for you? Do you go on a new plan? You're all gung-ho in the beginning, and then come Thursday or Friday or maybe Saturday or Sunday and you're just so many changes, so many rules and regulations that you've piled onto yourself that your willpower just gets drained out. Maybe you last a week, maybe you last 3 weeks or 4 or 6 or 8 weeks or whatever it might be. But eventually it just feels like so much hard work and you want to go back to what feels normal. Hi, I'm Chris Tinsley and I've been a fitness, food and fat loss coach for over 20 years now. And the number one problem that most of my clients tell me is that they just simply run out of willpower. They have all of these great intentions at the beginning and they know they want to make these changes and they want to get healthier and they want to increase fitness and they want to tone up and they want to look great in their outfits again and feel youthful and confident in the way they used to feel and look. But they just can't have the willpower and the motivation to keep going with all of these changes and all of these rules and regulations. So what I want to tell you about today is 5-2 intermittent fasting. Now, don't turn off there. Don't get scared by the term fasting because it doesn't mean no eating at all. We'll get onto that later, but it's not scary and not negative or anything like that. But what happens is it's a protocol where you make changes and use willpower on 2 days of your week. Then on the other 5 days, you simply do what you've normally done. You don't go overboard, of course, and that's sometimes the catch, that people go overboard on their 5 days. But as I said, the 2 days are using willpower and oomph and effort and changes, and then 5 regular days. And it works so well for most of my clients because of the willpower preservation, in that it's a big burst of effort on 2 days and cruising on the other days. So let me tell you about some of my clients that have had wonderful results with this. First, there's a funny story about Marlene, who signed up to a different program, but I only had a fasting coaching program running at the time. So Marlene reluctantly said, okay, well, if you haven't got the other one going, I'm going to join this fasting program, but I already know it's not going to work for me because I've tried it before and it didn't work, and she was, very gung-ho that it was not going to work for her, but she trusted me and she gave it a go. Well, I'm happy to report that with the coaching and with the group team environment and all the lessons and the accountability and the support, that Marlene quickly lost over 6 kilos in the 4 or 5 weeks of the program and learnt so much, and she is a total convert, that she is now a 5-2 faster for life, she tells me, and it's the easiest way that she can see to make these long-term changes that will last her forever and ever. My other client, Sharon, she has been with me for quite a while and she found it so hard. She has what we call insulin resistance. And when you have this metabolic problem, weight loss is hard, weight gain is easy, and everything just seems to be a struggle. What works for the person up the road doesn't seem to work for you, or it works really slowly and it takes so much more effort. So Sharon tried this 5-2 intermittent fasting and she saw results that she'd just never seen with a traditional program. And there's a scientific reason for this, that her hormones and her insulin sensitivity improved because of these 2 days of giving her body a real rest, and the digestive system and these hormones and these blood sugar spikes and crashes. 2 pretty full days a week of this rest and recovery period, and she was able to, again, Sharon lost I think 6 or 7 kilos in 5 or 6 weeks, but Sharon was a trouble case, if that sounds terrible, but she found it really hard to get any results on a regular program. So what is this program that I'm talking about that my clients have had such success with? I have designed a coaching program, a 4 to 5 week coaching program, to walk you through and hold your hand and help you through the first 4 to 5 weeks of adopting this new way of life. So you might have read a book or heard your neighbor or someone that's done this intermittent fasting and you think it all sounds great, or you might have seen a documentary on it, or you might have even tried it yourself without much success. And there are so many common mistakes that most beginners make, that I want to help you and walk you through how to avoid those mistakes and how to accelerate your results. As I mentioned before, I've had so many clients who've actually tried this on their own with no success, very minimal success, and then come onto the coaching program and just had massive success with it, and now they're total converts. They're set to do this forever and long term. So I call this program an apprenticeship. So it's the opposite to most sort of 8-week challenges or 12-week challenges where you go all gung-ho and you stick rigidly to the plan for 12 weeks and you get a result and then you think, oh, well, that's over. This is the opposite to that. This is what we call an apprenticeship. So as I mentioned before, I've been in this industry and doing this for over 20 years. So I have a lot of knowledge in that time that I want to shortcut your learning process into an apprenticeship. I'm going to walk you through it. We're going to ease into it. We're going to start easy and build over time until 5 weeks later, you've sort of mastered your apprenticeship and you're ready to go off and do this way of life with just that extra coaching in the beginning. So this type of thing is a skill. That's what many people sort of forget with their eating and exercise and changing habits, is that it's actually a skill, like learning just say you go and learn tennis or golf, or like you learn to play the piano. You need a coach to teach you the skills. Allow yourself to be a beginner in the beginning stages, obviously, then get better and improve and improve and improve, and then you're off on your way as mastering a skill. But most people with exercise or eating programs or whatever, they just want to jump in and they just want to go from sort of 0 to hero in 1 week flat. No, it's a skill where you have to learn, and you have to do that same skill learning process as you would using a coach to learn any skill. And I would really love to be that coach for you. I would love to hold you by the hand and teach you all of these, how to avoid the mistakes, how to accelerate your results, how to get around the little tips and tricks and hacks and things like that, and do it in a community of like-minded people. And that's a big part of the program as well, that we're all doing it together as a team. And everybody in there is just like you. They don't know their stuff. They're beginners as well. They're going through this program. So what do you actually get in the program? Well, upon joining, you get instant access to all of the information, and you walk through it step by step. So you'll start with preparation week, which has a few instructions and lessons to watch. Won't take you long, maybe an hour to watch the prep week instructions. And then each week after that, you'll be sent more video lessons and more instructions and hacks and tips and bonuses, where, as I said, we're going to ease you into it like an apprenticeship. You also get access to a closed and private Facebook group where we all support each other, you and the others that are in there all on this journey, and myself, for accountability, support, motivation. You can ask questions, and that part of the program is honestly the game changer. That's the priceless part. So the lessons are one thing, they're great, but the community and the interaction and the coaching and the accountability in that closed private Facebook page is really where you will see all of your results and all of the learnings happening. So let me tell you about the bonuses that you get. I've already told you about the closed and private Facebook group, which is invaluable, that you are absolutely going to love. But on top of that, you get my Fat Loss Secrets video course. Now, this is the real nuts and bolts of fat loss, the science of what happens technically inside your body when you lose fat. Now, don't get scared by that. I teach it in a super simple way. But once you learn this stuff, you will never fall for a fad diet again. Never, ever. So that's valued at $97. You get that free. You will then get my Mind Fit Secrets video course. Now, I created this program for all the people that tell me, Chris, I know what to do, but I just can't get myself to do it. So we go through all of the mindset reframes and the little exercises that I get you to do from an internal point of view. We go from, thoughts, creating beliefs, creating habits, creating action. So we take it right back to internally. That's the I know what to do, but I can't get myself to do it program. You get a hunger hacks lesson. You get a habit swaps video lesson, which is invaluable. I do want to mention that this program is not for everybody. If you are looking for a quick fix, a magic pill, an antidote, somebody to save you, come along and save you and do all the work, this program is not for you. This program is based in science and you will need to make changes and put effort in. It's just that you'll be putting it in 2 days a week and then preserving willpower on 5 days. But don't expect a magic pill or a magic bullet, because that's not the case. So if that's what you're looking for, this program is not for you. It's also not for kids who are still in the growth stage. We want adults who are finished growing. It's not for pregnant women or breastfeeding. And it's also not for anybody who has had an eating disorder previously. Who is this program for? For somebody who is serious about really making a change. So for somebody who wants to do this long term, not just a quick fix. For somebody who traditional programs haven't worked for, because as I said, you run out of willpower at the end of the week, or you go all or nothing. This isn't really an all, I'm going to do everything and then I'm going to ease off. This is a long-term strategy. It's for you if, you're just at your wit's end and you really want to finally make this decision and finally make this change and really make this a lifelong commitment. Then I really am passionate about coaching you and changing your health, your body, your energy, your confidence, but also your relationship to food, because this is not about living on lettuce leaves. This is not about restricting any foods. This is not about quitting sugar or quitting carbs or anything super extreme or restrictive. Who has time for that? I don't. I'm a busy mum. I need something that's going to fit into my life. So if you're after an extreme program, this is not for you. This is not for you if you just want to be given the what to do without learning why you're doing it. There is a lot of education in this program, done in a super simple and easy to understand way. So let me make that clear. But if you don't want to have any learning at all, you just want to be told, do X, Y, and Z on one day and do X, Y, and Z on the next day, it's probably not the program for you. I don't believe in that personally. I've taught this for 20 years. I believe only learning the what to do is a band-aid solution, and it's only going to be a short-term solution. I want to teach you the what to do, but the why and the how also, so you can do it long-term. So if you're not interested in learning and you just want to be told the quick fix, it's not for you. If you are really serious about making a long-term change, increasing your energy, increasing your fitness and your health and your hormones, and fitting back into those genes and toning up and looking and feeling great, but doing it in a way that you're going to continue long term, then I would really love to coach you in the first 5 weeks of your journey. I've been teaching this for over 20 years. I'm not a fly-by-nighter. I'm in this for the long haul. I have so much knowledge and experience to share with you, and I'm so committed to your success. If you are committed, I really want to help you. I would love for you to join me in the First Steps to Fasting Accelerator program. All you have to do is click the join button, and I have wonderful news. I have a $100 discount for you, but it only lasts 5 days. So I want fast action takers. I want people committed and people who are serious and people who are going to take action now. If that's you, I'd love to see you on the other side. You're going to click that button and you're going to see me on the other side for the program. Your new health, your new life, and your new body is just one click away. Please join me. What are you waiting for? Why haven't you clicked the link yet? Click the link. Join now. It'll be awesome. We'll do this together.